Hello everyone. This is Anush Sharma from third year CSSE, and as a part of case study, I'm going to interview Amrita. Amrita, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Amrutha Sangani. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's in United States. I have 4 years of experience. That's about me.
Okay, good. Where are you from?
I'm from Vizag, Vishakhapatnam.
What have you done? Like, what is the inspiration? You've get to do a 4 years job, and that you've now pursuing your MS in US.
Um, there's nothing like I don't have any inspiration or something. But after doing job for 4 years, I thought of improving myself a bit more. So pursuing my master's is one of the best idea that I've got to develop myself so that I mean like I can settle well in my future. So that was the reason I have decided to complete my master's.
Okay. What are the requirements to face a interview?
I personally suggest that we should have confidence to face a interview,
Okay.
and I always say that we should be honest while giving an interview. That is what I have done in my past interviews, or whatever I have faced.
Okay, like nowadays, many of the interviews are going online. So the time
Mhm.
you faced an interview, I think it might be a face-to-face interview. So, can you give us some tips so that we can improve our
Mhm.
skills in interview? Anything like
Yeah, I have faced one online interview
okay,
recently. Before coming to my master's, the previous job which I had left, that interview was online, completely
okay,
online. The interviewer asked me to turn on the camera. The virtual interview is very new to me, and it is completely new to everyone, I guess. When I faced that interview, it is kind of weird to give a interview virtually, but yes, that is kind of new experience. And there's nothing like our nervousness or whatever whatever the reason we are scared of. Nothing will be shown to that person. Of course, we can just give a smile. We can answer confidently. There's nothing like the person will be watching you face to face. It's just a virtual
okay,
interview. He'll be watching face to face, but personally giving interview, going and giving interview is completely different from the virtual. Uh, he can't see your hand gestures or anything. So just give the answer confidently, whatever you're saying. And yeah, it is. Virtual interviews are always kind of best when compared to the interviews which we go and give.
okay. As we are in this face-to-face interview, could you please tell us your experience in face-to-face interview? So you've mentioned the virtual interview before. So could you please mention the face-to-face interview?
My experience was quite good, and to be honest, the answers which I have given, like the job role that I have applied for is completely a new role. So the interview is
Okay.
quite a challenging one. So the questions were very new, but from what I have prepared, but and to be frank, I have given most of them wrong answers, but still I have cracked
Okay.
the interview. I've cracked the interview. Even the interviewer know that I'm giving the wrong answers. When I've asked for the feedback at the end, he said that you're confident made to gain you a job because the way you have said the answer, that was very quite good. So I always believe, even though I and like even though being quiet, or like being numb for some time, just give whatever comes to your mind. Just try, give a try. Instead of leaving the question blank, just give a try.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, do you have any experience in this national qualifier test like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, and anything?
Um, I have experience, but I didn't crack it. But I have tried it for once. I didn't crack it. I have come to the very nearest point, but it was good. The experience was good,
Okay.
and there were many challenging things. Yep, we can learn a new things that it makes us know that there are many questions which we need to know the answers. I mean, like there are many questions which we need to learn and answer them in a different way. And there are many things that we don't know and we should learn. So, yeah, it is quite a bit challenging. And at the same time, it's good. The experience was good.
Okay. So, could you suggest me how to qualify in those national tests like that?
I always suggest you that have a grip on your subject, whatever you're pursuing or whatever you're interested in, or whatever the interview you're trying to give. At least you'll know what the interview is about. So
Okay.
I always suggest you to learn the basics of the subject and the main important topics of the subject. Just have some
Okay.
grip on the subject so that at least instead of uh, leaving those questions, you can at least give a try. Maybe
Yes, yes.
giving a try will sometimes it will be a plus point to you.
Okay. So I guess you have a resume. So like you have worked for 4 years, your work experience of 4 years, and now you're pursuing your master's. So I guess your resume will have more weight in the other company's perspective. So could you tell me some tips to prepare a good resume?
The good resume always comes with a good alignment. So the alignment of the resume is very much important. Always
Okay.
make sure the alignment in the resume is perfect, and the key points that you have achieved in your life till the date you need to mention. The key points are
Okay.
the is where a person who is interviewing you will definitely like he it is where he'll just have a glance and he'll just get to know what you have mastered in. So always mention your key points instead of mentioning your grades and highlighting your grades. Mention what you have learned, like what projects you have done, what you have learned from the project, like what skills you have achieved, what's certificates you have achieved. So mention
Okay.
them. That is where the person can know that you're that talented. So alignment is also very important because
Okay.
it shows the perfectness.
Okay, so I've heard from many others so that resume should be in a single page. So is that true, or you need to elaborate yourself and you have to add more key points to your resume?
Not all the times the resume should be in a single page. Maybe sometimes maybe sometimes you may have many degrees. So you need to
Yes.
mention how many degrees you have. So all many having many degrees, having many skills, having many of the experiences may take more of the page space. So it's not
Okay.
like you need to mention 3 to 4 pages. At least,
Okay.
yeah, one page, completing the resume in one page is definitely a good thing, but it's not mandate that you have to do it in a one page. Like it all depends upon the skills and
Okay.
your whatever degrees you are having. So
Okay.
that's not an issue having
Okay.
resume in 2 pages. I still have my resume in 2 pages.
Oh, okay. So,
Mm.
so the last question of this interview. So, what is the role of verbal test in interviews? Like, we have to communicate with them. So what is the verbal role and everything in this interview?
Verbal role, yes, it is quite very much important in an interview. I I don't know. I sometimes feel like I'm not having uh that much. I feel like I don't have the skills to crack the interview, but I never failed in an interview. I have cracked each and every interview till date that I have given in my life. Uh, there are points where uh, I don't know what the interview is about or the what the question is about, but still I've cracked just because of the communication I had and the confidence I speak. So
Okay.
verbal is always important. Like that is the key role in giving an interview.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean you have to have a good grammar or something, but speak whatever it comes into your mind with confidence.
Okay.
Just make
So
sure the interviewer feel like you're being honest to him
okay.
or her.
Okay. So okay, Amrita, quite far. This is a good interview we have done. So thank you for your cooperation and you are an inspiration for many. So with this, thank you. We'll be taking a leave now. Bye.
Thank, thank you so much for taking my interview. I'm feeling very much privileged, and this is my first interview, like giving uh the feedbacks of my past interviews and everything that I have faced in my life. I always hope you all the luck and a better career in your future. So all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Amrita. Thank you so much. So okay, bye. We'll be taking a leave now.
Yeah, bye.